All right, I want to go back to what's really embedded in our culture, our Constitution. The founding fathers of the United States had a very clear idea of what they wanted to create in terms of an infrastructure. There were differences of opinion. For instance, Hamilton had a different idea than Jefferson. But there was one thing they were all leery of, and that were the international bankers and the taxes that were being imposed. But here's something very few Americans know. This is another quote from Benjamin Franklin in his autobiography. He says, "The colonies would gladly have borne the little tax on tea and other matters, had it not been that England took away from the colonies their money," what he called colonial scrip, "which created unemployment and dissatisfaction." So as soon as they changed the banking system, there were hardships on the economy. And probably the most profound quote, again from Benjamin Franklin in his autobiography, he says, "The refusal of King George III of Great Britain to allow the colonies to operate an honest money system, which freed the ordinary man from the clutches of the money manipulators, was probably the prime cause of the revolution." The prime cause of the revolution was about the banking system that the King of England was trying to impose. The taxes were a nuisance. The taxes were resented and rejected, and there were rebellions. The Whiskey Rebellion, for instance, when they tried to tax different forms of alcohol that the colonists were drinking, both the importing and when they created it in the colonies. So, and that was all, that tax was created out of the need to pay for the debt by giving the bankers loans so we could have currency. So the founding fathers were against it, the people were against it, but these banking lobbyists have so much money, they pay off congressional and senatorial leaders and get these systems in, and again, different presidents and different rebellions have removed this British banking system, this debt-based system, and some hero, Thomas Jefferson, Andrew Jackson, Teddy Roosevelt, all trying to create what they call an honest money system. And this is what we need to know, that we've been corrupted again. The foreign bankers have again taken control of our government policies, and they're bilking us of a lot of money. We're suffering because of that. You need to know that, and you need to know there's an alternative, the very things that the founding fathers of the United States suggested. An honest money system where the U.S. Treasury creates an asset-based currency, whether you call it colonial scrip or a greenback or a treasury note. U.S. money backed by assets, not liabilities. No more debt to create currency. That's the key.